Good afternoon or good morning or good evening whenever you're viewing this, to my real estate agent and broker friends and good friends, and to the agents and brokers I've worked with before. How you doing? I hope you're still out there kicking butt. To the agents and brokers I've not met before, this is Douglas Bonton. I am the owner of United Real Estate Capital. I started United Real Estate Capital last August, and one of the primary purposes was to cater to real estate agents and brokers. And my plan was to cater to the general public, or work with the general public for a year, and then come out the gate blazing for the real estate agents and brokers the following August. But things went a little bit ahead of schedule, came out better than usual, and I've got my service level agreements locked in, my strengths and weaknesses identified. I know what I can promise and what I can't promise. Everything is locked down, and I am ready to offer my services. I'd like to be your backup lending partner, because I imagine most of you probably already have someone that you work with regularly as a lender or a broker as a bank, but I'm not sure if you're an actual partner with them, if you work lockstep, hand in hand with them. And also, I know they can't be all things to all people. There's no one lender or bank or broker that can be all things to all people. Maybe they certainly offer different programs. That's great, but that doesn't mean they do them well. It's typically we do 3 to 5 programs. Even if we have 20 to 22 of them, there's only 3 to 5 that these lenders, banks, and brokerages do proficiently. And what I mean by that is their underwriting is on point. They know the loans that they're underwriting, and their pricing is excellent. If you have a product and you don't have those two things, it's no good. So here I am. You can see my experience up here. I won't go into it. We don't have enough time, but I'll let you read that later. I think my experience is quite a bit different from most of the folks you've worked with out there. So I know where you're coming from. In most cases, I know how to work with you. I know how to make your life easier, and I know how to close your transactions. Help your transactions close with my level of experience. You can check out here later. And yes, I am a member of the Orange County Association of Realtors, and of course the NAR, and I'm a real estate broker also. And I'm here to kick butt for you as your backup lending partner. So speaking of programs that I specialize in, so here are my niches. Right now, 640 to 680 credit scores on conventional loans. My underwriting is, I believe the younger folks, I don't know if they still say it's sick, but it is on point. I mean, in and out the door. Most of my underwrites are same day. The longest underwrite I've had since last August was, and I'm talking about the full underwrite, was 48 hours. That was the longest. And so this one in particular, this little niche here, it's my prediction is going to come in handy for this next evolution of the real estate market when we transition over. This is a really underserved market right here, and these people have money, they're qualified, and they're ready to buy because they were ignored, and there's a lot of them out there. And as you know, when it's easy to sell in a gravy market, but it's going to be a different story in the next evolution, and I'll be here ready to help you blaze through it. Something else here, underserved, incredibly underserved, and it's ridiculous, and I don't know why. VA loans. My VA loan pricing is, I'm going to toot my horn, second to none. And there's not a lot of people that know VA loans better than I do. VA loans going up to over $1 million. Are you kidding me? With no money down. This is another arrow in your quiver right here that you're going to have in this next evolution of the real estate market. You can literally market this confidently when you're working with me, and pick up these extra clients that you normally wouldn't be able to. If you had a bad experience in the past with VA loans not closing and missing a close of escrow, it had nothing to do with the VA loans. It was because the lender didn't know what they were doing. I closed these just as fast, if not faster, than conventional loans. So that's another money-making opportunity that you're going to have in this next evolution. All right, here is what I've been doing for years. You agents and brokers that are friends of mine and that have worked with me before, I do this lockstep. I've been doing this for years. I get a contract, I read a contract. I know, it's amazing. A loan person actually reads the contract, and then I confirm COE approval and appraisal contingencies. I don't go by any boilerplate information in the contract. I literally will call or text my partner and like, hey Ryan, is this the close of escrow date? Just wanted to confirm. Is this the approval contingency date? Is this the appraisal contingency date? Great. And then I move on from there. Next, I'm on the phone with all parties. I don't just rely on email. I will send an email, but I also call. I'm going to reach out and touch someone kind of person. So I want to talk to escrow, title, everybody involved. And if I'm representing the buyer's agent, I ask if it's okay to reach out to the seller's agent, because I want everybody to have my contact info in the transaction. Next, I'm identifying HOAs, especially out here. 1 or 2 HOAs is a common thing. And I've seen this hold up so many other people's transactions. It's crazy. Immediately I'm getting HOA information and I'm reaching out to the HOA on the phone with them. I'm not waiting for anyone else to do it. I'm on the phone, establishing the contact and getting that HOA cert right up front. And then little things like this I do all throughout the transaction. Small things like just simply confirming who's going to be the point of contact for appraiser access and who's going to be the backup contact. I pay attention to detail throughout the entire process like that. And one of the main goals I wanted to do was make this a seamless experience for your client. I want your client to feel like they're just working with you and you're handling everything. And you'll know everything about the loan and the real estate transaction. It won't feel like, oh, there's some separate lender and let's go find out what the lender is doing. It's going to feel like one circus, and you're the whatever ringmaster of that. You're in charge of it. That's what I make your client feel like. I update you at every major step. Even though my process is so short, you're going to get, depending on what your preference is, a lot of my partners prefer text message, so you'll get text message if that's the case. Text message when the appraisal has been ordered. Text message when the appraisal comes back and how much it came back at. When the CD has been signed. When the docs are going out. When the signed docs are back. When the loan actually funds, as in wire going out. And you'll get those updates right from me personally. And finally, I'm open to participate in any CFPB compliant MSAs. All right, here, and in closing, if you were able to hang in there, because I know y'all are busy all the time, it was worth it because you work with me. You will make money in any real estate environment that we have coming up here. I want to be your backup partner and make things happen. So I'm available 7 days a week. This is something I've been doing for years. To my agents and brokers, you can call me anytime. Usually available till 10 p.m., but I've been on the phone with my agent partners 11 p.m. or whatever. Y'all call me if I'm in my pajamas or whatever else. It don't matter. I'm still going to be working. This line right here, this goes to both my cell phone and the office, so it can chase me down anywhere. 949-652-7870. So thank you. Let's do some business together, have some fun together, partner together. I'll show you how loans can really be done. Have a great day. Let's make some money together.